Pleasant good evening and welcome to TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater, New Jersey, where tonight the Somerset Patriots take on the visiting Long Island Ducks for the rubber match of this three-game weekend set and the Ducks at TD Bank Ballpark for the 2019 regular season. Both teams have 2 games of this weekend set, so we have the rubber match between both teams here tonight. My name is Mark Sports. I have the pleasure of being joined alongside Brandon Pelter. Brandon, as always, the most important question of the day. How are you, my friend?
Doing great. We saw a really strong bounce-back performance last night from the Patriots, especially offensively after such a disappointing loss on Friday night, in which Reek Teasley went 9 perfect innings. Problem was the Patriots' offense was nowhere to be found. Last night, though, stepping up, scoring 8 runs for a big 8-3 win over the Ducks. And now, tonight, the Patriots can tie things up in first place in the division.
Oh, the division still remains close in the Liberty division, and the Patriots have gotten some reinforcements to try to build back their way in the second half, and one of those reinforcements was on full display last night. It was the return of Somerset Patriots left-handed pitcher Roy Merritt.
And for Roy, a little bit of an iffy start in that second inning. Gave up the 2-run home run to Vladimir Frias early on. First hitter of the game, Ezekiel Carrera, singled up the middle. But all in all, he went 5 innings strong, giving up 6 hits and just 3 runs, just what the doctor ordered from the Patriots. You knew you weren't going to get 6, 7, 8 innings out of Roy, but you got 5 solid innings. The bullpen was able to piece it together, and as I mentioned, the offense came alive.
Well, one of the pieces in the bullpen, another returning piece, was Zach Zinicola. He was on the mound last night's ball game for the Patriots as well, and another scoreless frame for the righty.
And it's good to see. We've talked about over the past week plus the difficulties that this Patriots staff has had, and this not for a lack of talent, but depth elsewhere has made life difficult for the Patriots. But piecing things together, we talked yesterday about Edwin Chiarte being available for Somerset. Haven't seen him yet, but of course he's available out of the bullpen today.
For the Patriots in today's ball game, they'll bring Liam O'Sullivan onto the mound. He's 3-5 with a 4.11 ERA on the season. He takes the mound here at TD Bank Ballpark. And Brandon, we've already talked a couple of times about potential playoff implications early on in the second half. Yes, there's still about 2 months of baseball remaining in the Atlantic League season, but that doesn't diminish the importance of today's ball game.
Certainly not. And I know we've talked about this a bunch, but if either Long Island or Sugarland were able to win the second half title, that opens up that wild card possibility. In the way that the Patriots are now, with their overall record and their strong finish in the first half, they're in a position where, okay, even if you don't win the second half, you still need to play a good brand of baseball, and if you have that next best record, you're taking that wild card spot. So all of these games here, even in these middle months here in July as we head into August, have a ton of importance.
Oh, it's the last time that the Patriots and the Ducks match up at TD Bank Ballpark in the regular season. There will be 7 contests between the Patriots and the Ducks on Long Island in August and carrying into early September. So this is the last time the Patriots get to see their rival at home. Certainly an important ball game today. It's Liam O'Sullivan leading the Patriots out of their dugout and onto the field. An infield that is outlined by all of the scouts that we have in attendance for today's ball game. The Ducks will begin exiting their dugout down the third baseline, and we will step aside briefly for the national anthem. When we return, we'll go over the TD Bank starting lineups, and we will get ready for first pitch. It's the Somerset Patriots and the Long Island Ducks, the rubber match of this 3-game series, coming your way next on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
Are you ready for some family fun? Have a ball with everyone. It's a slamming hit. Come on and get patriotic.
Today's presentation of Somerset Patriots Baseball is brought to you by Atlantic Health Systems, Brother, Diamond Nation, Flemington Car and Truck Country, Flemington Department Store, Fullerton Auto, Health Quest, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, New Jersey Lottery, RWJ Barnabas Health, Volari Design, Northern New Jersey ROTC, T-Mobile, TD Bank.
It's slamming in, come on. Get
Man, I'm hungry. Ooh, let's do healthy today. I think that'll work. The healthy plate. What do we have here? So many good options. What do I choose? We have veggie burger, turkey burger, fruit cup. It all sounds so good, but something's telling me veggie burger. I think I'll have the veggie burger. A lot of great choices here at the Horizon Healthy Plate concession stand. That's a tasty burger. So many good options. Man, I'm hungry. Ooh, let's do healthy today. I think that'll work. The healthy plate. What do we have here? So many good options. What do I choose? We have veggie burger, turkey burger. Choices here at the
It's time to celebrate with a birthday party at a Somerset Patriots game. Introducing our exclusive Domino's All-Star birthday packages for the upcoming season. Got a kid you want to have remember a special birthday for years to come? Well, the Patriots have 3 different kid-specific birthday packages that'll make their next birthday the most memorable one yet. Book a party package and upper box seating, enjoy an all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet in the NJM picnic area, or elevate your party into a fun-themed private suite uniquely designed for kids. Every Patriots party also comes with a crowd rendition of Happy Birthday with the birthday child on the field, a birthday t-shirt, an autographed baseball, and birthday invitations. Contact our group sales department for more information on how to celebrate a birthday in style.
So many good options. Man, I'm hungry. Too healthy today.
I'm fighting
I think
cancer.
that'll work.
I'm fighting cancer.
I am fighting cancer.
I fight every day,
I fight every night.
Every hour.
every minute.
And every
second.
second.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital Somerset and RWJ Barnabas Health, together with the Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey, bring the latest research, treatments, and clinical trials close to home.
We're fighting cancer.
And I'm not fighting alone.
Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, Somerset. Let's beat cancer together.
You're getting ready for first pitch between the Somerset Patriots and the visiting Long Island Ducks. Starting lineup this time now to go with the visiting Ducks of Long Island. At TD Bank, you can expect unexpectedly longer hours that fit your schedule, including weekends, and with 24/7 access through online or wherever you can BAIC, TD Bank NA. For the Ducks today, they're going with a bit of a different lineup than they've normally grown accustomed to. It is Ezekiel Carrera leading off for the Ducks. He's in center field. Darby Myers has the game off. Hitting second, Ray Fuentes plugged back into the lineup and left. TJ Rivera moves across the diamond. He bats third at third base. Hector Sanchez, the designated hitter, batting cleanup. LJ Mazzilli hits fifth at second base. Daniel Fields in right field batting sixth. But after that, it gets a bit interesting. Nick Garland will be the starting catcher for the Ducks. It'll be the first time the Patriots have seen Garland this season. He hits seventh. And then left-handed relief pitcher making the start at first base, it is Clint Freeman. He hits eighth. And rounding up the order, Vladimir Frias, the shortstop, batting ninth. They work against the righty on the mound for the Patriots, Liam O'Sullivan.
And O'Sullivan making his 15th start of the season, a 3-5 record. Over 81 innings pitched as a 4.11 ERA, and he's coming off of a solid outing at Lancaster. It was a tough no decision from him going 6 innings. He gave up 7 hits, but only 2 runs in a nearly identical line to his previous start in which he took the loss back here at home. In a 7-inning game, he went 6 1/3, 7 hits, again 2 runs. So for O'Sullivan, he hasn't been giving up a ton of runs. The one knock on him, the home run ball, has been an issue. He's given up 12 home runs, most of any Patriots pitcher this season.
That last start for O'Sullivan, the Patriots carried the lead into the bottom of the 9th inning. That was the blown save for Jonathan Cheshire and the eventual 5-4 loss in the series opener against the Lancaster Barnstormers. So O'Sullivan steps on the mound today here at TD Bank Ballpark with family in attendance. And he gets ready for the first pitch in the rubber match of this 3-game set Ducks took the opener 1-0 in a ball game that was certainly winnable for the Patriots. And then it was the Patriots last night, 8-3 winners over the Flock. O'Sullivan from the windup, Carrera at the plate, and the first pitch of the ball game is tapped foul down the first base line, and we are officially underway at 5:10 p.m. Eastern Time. Carrera hits from the left side. He's been the leadoff man for the Ducks all series long. And O'Sullivan misses up and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. We've got a warm and sunny Sunday early evening at TD Bank Ballpark. Game time temperatures just a notch above 90. 1-1 hovers its way and misses a little up and away. 2 balls and a strike. Not too many clouds in the sky, wind blowing out towards left center field. 2-1 pitch from O'Sullivan. A check swing and a foul ball over the backstop, 2-2. Majority of the fans in attendance are using pamphlets and some of the masks that have been given out as a giveaway for today's ball game as a fan to keep themselves cool. Today's game presented by the Masked Singer from Fox 5 New York. 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. And O'Sullivan strikes out Ezekiel Carrera to begin today's ball game.
O'Sullivan catching him out in front there, breaking ball on the outer half. And we saw Patriots pitchers having a lot of success with the breaking ball the past couple nights. Rick Teasley really kept the Ducks hitters off balance on Friday night.
So the defense for the Patriots in the outfield, Scott Kelly gets the start in left with Ramon Flores getting the day off. Justin Pacioli in center, Jimmy Paredes in right. Along the infield, it's Mike Francoso plugged over at third base. First pitch to the left-handed hitting Ray Fuentes misses inside, 1-0. The shortstop's Alfredo Rodriguez. Craig Massey gets the start at second. At first base, Edwin Espinal. And behind home plate doing the catching is Michael Ullman. Now the 1-0 from O'Sullivan. Swung on, a ground ball topped foul down the first base line, 1-1. Umpires for today's ball game. It's Freddie DeJesus calling balls and strikes, assisted by the ABS in attendance, otherwise known as Trackman. At first base, JB Torres. At third base, Calvin Baker. 1-1 from O'Sullivan, misses up and away. 2 balls and a strike. Somerset in their home whites, white pants, navy cap, navy brim. Ducks in their alternate black uniforms with bright orange lettering and numbering. Gray pants and a single-tone black cap. Fuentes chops the 2-1 foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Somerset entering today's ball game 1 game behind the Long Island Ducks for first place in the second half Liberty Division standings. On percentage points, they were tied with the New Britain Bees, but behind the High Point Rockers as the 2-2 is lined into right field. That's a base hit for Fuentes. First of the ball game for the Ducks, and a 1-out base runner in the top of the first. Technically, the High Point Rockers on winning 0.12 of a point above Somerset. But this is the last game in the Atlantic League to go and start. In fact, all 3 other games in the Atlantic League earlier today either had a 1 p.m. first pitch or a 2 p.m. first pitch. Now the first one to the right-handed hitting TJ Rivera taken for a called strike, 0-1.
And it's hot here at the ballpark, 91 degrees. Hopefully it'll cool off a little bit at the night as the night goes on, but certainly dog days of summer, and only could have been hotter earlier in the day.
Well, that's why these Sunday games during the summer are at 5 o'clock. As Rivera Scott
a couple weeks ago when the Patriots were all in the game,
it was the first, yeah, in my 5 years in the Atlantic, 6 years rather, it was the first time I could remember seeing that. But we try to do right by the fans, and having a 5:05 first pitch on a Sunday afternoon game takes the sun away from its zenith and provides a little more shade for the fans in attendance. At first base, Ray Fuentes. Here's Hector Sanchez, switch hitting catcher, bats from the left side, swings and misses 0-1.
Well, you mentioned your 6th year in the league. Do our listeners know where you spent your first year?
I believe that a good amount of our listeners do know.
Okay.
But if they don't, why don't you enlighten our listeners as Sanchez swings through a pitch? 0-2.
If I'm not mistaken, was this your second year out of college?
My first year in the Atlantic League was my second year out of college, correct.
And you were with that team from New York.
Yes, I was an intern for the Long Island Ducks in the 2014 Atlantic League season. And now I'm happily in my 5th year with the Patriots.
There you go. That's the right way to spin it.
0-2. Misses up and away. A lot was made of, well, at least in terms of jokes towards my direction when I first joined the Patriots from fellow Patriot front office members. But I'm happy to say those jokes have not subsided in my 5 years here.
Means they like you, right?
I hope so. Wouldn't want the alternative. The 1-2 is fouled off.
I mean, if you can joke around with somebody, means that you like them. I think for the most part, right?
No, I joke around with you all the time.
Oh, maybe not, I guess.
No, we like to have fun here.
I'll have to reevaluate things.
There's a runner at first base, and there's 2 away in the top of the first inning. O'Sullivan from the stretch. The 1-2. Misses high. Ullman's throw down to second base as Fuentes took off, and Fuentes beats the tag, a feet first slide. 9th stolen base of the season for Ray Fuentes, and with a 2-2 count and 2 away in the top of the first, the Ducks have a runner in scoring position.
Well, Mike Ullman has struggled a bit this season. He's just caught 7 runners in, now 27 have been successful, so 7 runners in 34 attempts.
Fuentes off of second, held on by Alfredo Rodriguez, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Off speed from O'Sullivan, sets down the former big leaguer. Couple of strikeouts for the Patriots righty in the top of the first. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the first on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
My client's trainer, I thrive on guidance. I was told I needed both hips. I was able to see my orthopedic surgeon in Sparta, right near my. Go for orthopedic care.
It's a moment because every moment
is proud to announce our greatest remodeling project yet. Valari, new name, same great company. Valari, home remodeling since 1950. Visit ValariNJ.com to learn more today.
Fitness Factory Health Club in Somerset is a state-of-the-art wellness center with hospital ties and cutting-edge technology. You can find the table behind section 204. Find out information on how to become a member. Get down there now for a chance to be a part of
This has been having issues.
You saw all of the grammar errors in these things that I have to read. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 50-50 drawing.
Long Island Ducks quickly. TD Bank starting lineup for Somerset, managed by Brett Jody, assisted by Glenn Barker. Alongside Craig Massey, a spot start in July 7th against the High Point Rockers that Massey's in the leadoff spot. Alfredo Rodriguez hit second. Will Kendra, the DH, hitting third. Michael Ullman, the Raritan Building Services cleanup batter of the ballgame. Paredes hits fifth. Espinal sixth. Francoso seventh. Pacioli eighth. And Scott Kelly rounds up the order batting ninth as the first pitch from the righty Seth Simmons misses up and away. 1 ball and no strikes in the home half of the first.
Simmons now with the Long Island Ducks, making his 4th start with Long Island after spending part of the season with High Point as well.
Righty kicks and fires, and the 1-0 to the lefty Massey taken away.
So far with the Ducks, 0-2 is 7.47 ERA. With High Point was 5-4 with a 4.21 ERA, and did face Somerset back on the 15th of May.
2-0, a called strike, 2-1.
Got the win, working 6 innings, 3 hits, just 1 run.
Simmons listed at 5 feet 9 inches, 170-pound righty. Rocks and fires from the windup, and Massey fouls off the fastball 2-2. Liam O'Sullivan threw 18 pitches and worked a scoreless top of the first inning. So we're in the bottom half of the first. No score between the Patriots and the Ducks. Craig Massey, a .230 batter on the season. Left-handed hitter, now the 2-2. Breaking ball misses up and in, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Craig was exclusively used as a leadoff guy over really the first about month of the season. And then he last started batting leadoff as he swings and misses at a fastball here, strike 3. Massey hit leadoff pretty much almost regularly through May 31st, and then one more time on July 7th, and he bats leadoff tonight. That's a swing and strikeout for Massey in the first out here in the bottom of the first inning. So the defensive alignment for the Ducks in the outfield, Ray Fuentes in left, Ezekiel Carrera in center, Daniel Fields in right. Along the taken off the plate, 1 ball and no strikes. At first base, it's Clint Freeman, who is a left-handed reliever normally for the Ducks. The 1-0 to Rodriguez, a called strike, 1-1. And meanwhile, the catcher for Long Island is Nick Garland. 2 guys that have not gotten a lot of regular playing time in the field. Breaking ball 1-2. Rodriguez out in front.
Oh, we saw Clint Freeman just last night finishing out the 8th inning.
Now the 1-2 to Rodriguez. And it misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rodriguez swings at the 2-2 and skies it in the air. Foul territory, first base side, lands out of play. Still a 2-ball, 2-strike count. We're scoreless in the bottom of the first inning. Final game of this 3-game series between the Patriots and the Ducks. In fact, Freeman, at the beginning of his career, was almost exclusively a position player. 2-2 from Simmons taken off the plate, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Played his college ball at East Tennessee State University. As Rodriguez takes a fastball that misses outside, ball 4. A 1-out walk drawn by Alfredo Rodriguez. Areas of concern for Simmons this season. Overall, 68 and a third inning. So 1 out. A runner at first, and up to the plate comes Will Kenger. Kenger, a left-handed hitter. First pitch. Rodriguez and Freeman holding on Alfredo Rodriguez. Alfredo has already in the bottom of the first inning for the Patriots. They strike first. 30th RBI of the season. 3rd on the team behind both Will Kenger center field. Fans remain in the shade. Move towards the back left foot, out of the zone, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Did have a couple of hits. It's Friday night, 1-2. Gone deep in a week. A little more. and a runner left on base. Somerset in front 1-0. We move to the second.
Got a kid you want to have remember a special birthday for years to come? Well, the Patriots have 3 different kid-specific birthday packages that'll make area with the birthday child on the field, a birthday t-shirt, an autographed baseball, and for more information on how to
Every day I'm shuffling.
Looking for a great deal on a car? You'll score big savings at your Tri-State Ford dealer, proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots baseball. Visit tristateford.com for more information today. Hey fans, all season long, the Patriots have teamed up with AARP New Jersey to offer its members discounted tickets to every Sunday home game. Just mention the code PATRIOTS3 and that you're an AARP member to get a 50% ticket discount to any Sunday home game. Visit aarp.org for more information on how you can become a member. AARP. Real possibilities. We head to the top of the second inning. Somerset Patriots in front of the Long Island Ducks 1-0 on a sac fly from Michael Ullman. Liam O'Sullivan back on the bump for the top of the second. A run on a hit for Somerset, no runs on a hit for the Ducks. The big promotion, or one of the big promotions rather, in today's ball game. The Superstars are in attendance, always putting on a good show. In fact, the Superstars, one of the most popular traveling acts in sports. They perform more than 180 shows a year at sporting events, corporate events, fairs, and festivals created all the way back in 1998.
Well, if my math serves me correctly, there's 365 days in a year, so that's every other day they're in action, correct?
Sounds correct to me.
All right.
They just finished their first of, I believe, 4 performances. As Liam O'Sullivan's first pitch in the top of the second inning, a fastball upstairs to LJ Mazzilli, 1 ball and no strike. Superstars are in attendance for today's ball game, as the 1-0 is lined down the left field line, hooking and foul. We also have a masked singer in attendance now. We're allowed to provide more information as to who that masked singer is.
You know who it is?
I believe I do.
I have no idea.
But I'm only going off the hints that have been provided.
Ah.
And the only hint that we've gotten to this point was, well, the masked singer is wearing one of our
something was a little different on the carrot.
Looked like there was an X near an I, as
Well, I heard that they were looking for someone local, a local celebrity, someone that's kind of made about. I don't know.
Well, there are going to be a couple of continues, and I believe we're actually going to have a couple of singing performances as well. So maybe that'll provide a little more insight as to who our masked singer is.
Huh.
At the plate is Daniel Fields. Liam O'Sullivan works from the stretch. First pitch taken low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Today's entire ball game is presented by the Masked Singer on Fox. That show got a lot of publicity when it first aired, I believe, earlier this year. As O'Sullivan misses up and away with a breaking ball. 2 balls, or 1 ball, well, rather, I had it right the first time. 2 balls and no strikes.
Did you see they had Terry Bradshaw? Antonio Brown was on as well?
I think Brown was the guy that was revealed on the first show. The first airing. Field swings through a fastball 2-1. I mean, AB's an entertainer.
Well, and I also, the fun part of it if you haven't seen the show, is
videos play on our scoreboard earlier. As Field swings through a changeup 2-2. So we don't quite know the identity just yet, but it's part of the fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to these singing performances as well.
I just want to see
how it stay tuned throughout the broadcast to find out. At first, nobody out, top of the second, and the 2-2 to Fields. Grounded off the shin.
Specials, mac and cheese bites.
And the count holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Ice cream donut sundae for
Long Island got a one-out base runner in the top single. He then stole second base but was stranded at second. After O'Sullivan threw 18 pitches, struck out a pair in the top of the first. O'Sullivan working with a 1-run lead. Off of first base is Mazzilli. He goes. Fastball misses high. And Ullman's throw is airmailed into center field. Over the leaping glove of the shortstop Alfredo Rodriguez covering second. And that's the second stolen base of the ballgame for the Ducks. Holding the running game of the opposition back continue. That throw was a little too high for the leaping shortstop Rodriguez. Now the 3-2. Called strike 3. Shaved the outside part of the plate. Fields flipped his bat and worked out of the ball.
Somerset Patriots in the App Store, download it for free. You get 350 points, which is enough to
Well, and just a couple nights ago, it was Daniel Fields late in the ball game out as well for Rick Teasley. The thing to note is you're not fooling any umpire by tossing that bat away and trying to sell the walk anymore.
Fred DeJesus, the home plate umpire, strike system using the auto to assist in his calls. First pitch now from Liam O'Sullivan to the right-handed hitting Garland. Nick Garland, to be specific. Misses inside 1-0. Nick Garland appearing in just his third game late so far this season. 1-0. Swing and a Patriot, or rather Duck order. The 7 and 8 batters, who are a combined Garland in his first season with the Long Island Ducks did a good amount of first base, but also his professional career. In his second year as a pro, first year in the Atlantic League. 2-1. Strike taken low and away. 3 balls and 1.
For O'Sullivan, as we noted early, even more. That puts even more importance on getting ahead of these Ducks hitters.
Mazzilli has speed. He's off of second base.
Certainly known for his arm. I would say Pacioli more his speed, but he delivered that throw on a dime up too much, giving Ullman at the plate a good opportunity to make that pick on the long hop and then apply the tag.
So it's Garland's first hit as a Long Island Duck. That is only his third hit as a professional. He went 1 for 2 in one game with the normal Corn Belters in the Frontier League last year. And he went 1 for 16 with the Gulf Coast League affiliate of the Pittsburgh Pirates earlier this season. He's now got his first hit as a Duck. He's off of second. And here's Clint Freeman. Swings at the first pitch and grounds it foul. Pretty good looking swing there from Freeman, who's spent the majority of his time this season as a left-handed relief pitcher for Long Island.
Yeah, it's, you know, it was funny talking to John Hunton earlier before the game. It was called to his attention at the start of the series that Freeman is a two-way guy, and he opted not to get a scouting report.
0-1. misses upstairs above the letters 1-1.
Figuring, as I would assume the same, that with a series against your rival and such tight standings in the Liberty division, that first, no chance are you going to see him we are on this Sunday evening.
Off of second base is Nick Garland. Freeman, to this point in 2019 with the Ducks, is 1 for 7 from the plate. He does have a run scored. He doesn't have a run batted in. He hits from the left side. O'Sullivan from the stretch checks the runner. Now the 1-1. Swung on and tapped to the backstop. Hard breaking ball low and in from O'Sullivan, and Freeman got a piece. Make it a 1-ball, 2-strike count.
And, you know, just last season in the Frontier League for River City, hitting .254 in 96 games. He only pitched all relief appearances, so an opposite role for him here with the Ducks this season.
Had 14 home runs last year as well, as O'Sullivan misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So he's got a good amount of pop. But sometimes it can be difficult when you're not getting regular playing time at the plate to adjust to professional. Ducks held off the scoreboard, no runs despite 2. WC and WCTCAM.com.
We've been satisfying customers for over 40 years, providing selection. With 16 manufacturer brands plus 500 available to meet. With all our dealerships located on never leaving our insurance country.
Probably not. Flemington Department Store can't change the tax law, but
frustrated on the bump. 1 ball and 1 strike. We've talked about it a good deal, but of course Francoso, having sat out about a month, no runs, 3 hits for Long Island. As Pacioli shows bunt, pulls it back and takes a strike. Like 1-1. One run on 1 hit for the Patriots. 3 other games have gone final. One. Break. Potentially. A big day for the Patriots. The York Revolution throttled. The New Britain Bees earlier today. Two one to Pacioli swung on it and missed 2-2.
Revs offense still at it. 6 home run. This afternoon for a 19-1 win.
Hits overall for the Revolution. Now the 2-2. Is up and in 3 thing early today. Crazy. Red. And they had an 8-run fifth inning. As Shields said down on strike. One that's
the lowest car New Jersey. And businesses. We don't just local employees of you.
the game. Or have any question? Simply text us. And we'll get back to you. And you can text us at 908 700. So we help you. You one need help for mental clinic. Nothing. Prolong the featuring of the superstar